Hi, this is Father Michael Gaitley, and I just wanted to give a little update on the Marian Missionaries of Divine Mercy here in Lee, Massachusetts. Now, first, you may have heard that last summer we decided to put a pause on our program for young people and have been focusing on building and repair projects. Well, it's been a fruitful time of work, and that's in no small part because of the generous gift of tools that many of you donated to us. So thank you again for that. Second, the team here in Lee has been discerning and discussing the future for the Marian Missionaries, and we decided that instead of a long-term program exclusively for young people, we'd focus for the time being on welcoming guests who are striving to live the Marian missionary spirituality, as there are many of you throughout the country. Well, the plan is still to do that, but something came up recently that changes my involvement. The thing that came up is that my religious congregation decided to end its previous 8-year partnership with the Marian Missionaries. What that means for me is that I've been reassigned and will no longer be involved with the activities of the missionaries here in Lee. As an obedient religious, I've accepted that decision as God's will for me. At the same time, I'm grateful that we have some dedicated people who have decided that God's will for them is to continue the ministry of hospitality and service here in Lee. And so I hope you'll visit them and support their work. Now, regarding my new assignment, I've gotten a lot of communications from various people because of a public announcement that was made about it. Now, one relevant detail that was not mentioned in that announcement, probably because those who made it didn't know about it, is that I'd been in communication for a while now with my provincial superior regarding a difficult health situation of my parents. Now, it wasn't my intention to make their situation public, but I thought that given the circumstances and with their permission, I should say something about it. So earlier this year, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and because my mom also has some serious health problems, both of my parents asked if I would come home to care for them, despite some of my own physical health issues. So after talking with my parents and consulting with my doctor, I spoke with my provincial superior, and he not only gave me permission to go home, but told me that I must go home, which is what I hope to do, and which is what I'd been preparing to do. Anyway, after receiving permission to go home, I received a letter informing me of my new assignment. In response, I wrote a letter that explains the health situation of my parents and the previous permissions I'd been given to go home to care for them. Now, I would have waited to make this video until after I received a response to my letter, but this is the last day that I have with the Marian Missionaries, and so this is my last opportunity to give you all an update on what I know up to this point. So in closing, I just want to thank all of you who have prayed for and helped support the beautiful work of the Marian Missionaries here in Lee, a work that's brought grace and mercy to many people. I also would like to thank you. I'd like to ask you to please pray for my parents and for the missionaries who are going to remain here in Lee. Finally, I want to encourage you in living of the spirituality of the Marian Missionaries of Divine Mercy. A spirituality, as you know, that is about trust in the love of the heart of our merciful Savior. So God bless you, and just thank you all again for your support over the years. Take care.